What's good? It's your boy Sneed, and as you see, we are playing some Ultimate Team in this footage. We upgraded our team. We made one upgrade to Rich Gannon. We powered him up, got his card, and we're ready to go. Lamar wasn't getting the job done, and this is the first game with Rich, so let's see if he can get the job done. We don't put no abilities on him because we don't have that much training because we still got to power him up one more time, just a little more, to get his stats maxed out. We didn't add no chem boost or anything, so he is bare and raw. So he's not going to get the job completely done yet. He is not where he needs to be. But, we're just playing Weekend League to have fun. Let's just hope we can win a game or two. Enjoy.
Steven Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Tyler Lockett. He's at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now it's Patterson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon, he'll find Moreau here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, Gannon eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 37.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Let's blow it up. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. These two teams all tied after one. Here's Jackson to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jonnu Smith, 28 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now it's Patterson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw on 2nd down, Gannon. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Vegas, 46 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Good shot.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Block at the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, the 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Adrian Peterson, 74 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now it's Patterson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Gannon. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And off comes to Peterson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They give it to Peterson. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Jackson on 3rd down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gannon. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10, Gannon. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gannon. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Raiders are back within a score. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Peterson a first down and more. And finally marked down at the 23. It's a big run for AP. And even 50 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, yeah. Right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Here's Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Lockett the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. They'll run on first down. Akers. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. He's back to throw. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to run with Akers. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Akers. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Adrian Peterson with time running out, and the Jets are going to retake the lead. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep. And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.